Have a day off. You're in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Leave us alone. I've just said to the Wolves fans there, have a day off, man. Fucking hell. I mean, do you know what the worst thing about today's performance was, yeah? Is the fact that the first 20 minutes we were actually really good. Really good. We had 3 gilt-edged chances, yeah? Lukaku has to score from 5 yards. Jesse has to score from 5 yards. He could have even taken it down. I don't even think he was aware of his surroundings. I'm looking over my back because I don't want that fucking bastard to come back with the fucking Wolves shirt. But listen, man, it's so disappointing today because we're in a road here, Miles. Let's go back a bit. It's so disappointing because, you know, you're 1-0 up, and I thought we were very good value for the lead. I thought we were fantastic. Molineux was quiet. We were pressing. We were trying to force the issue right from kickoff. You know, Jesse took the ball, ran at the defenders, had a shot on goal. It set the tone. But then from then, obviously 1-0 up, you're thinking, okay, great, let's kick on. And then we don't get the third, and it come back to bite us in the arse. Fred and De Gea, they all know it's 2 massive mistakes. But the biggest worry for me is that from then, heads went completely down. There was nothing. There was no response. The passing went, the energy went, the movement went, the tempo went. Everything just went, and that's my biggest worry with that. I think Ollie set them out well. He made the change, some decent changes in terms of bringing in McTominay, who I thought had a good game. Towards the latter stages of the game, I think he tailed off, but especially in the first half, I actually thought he was one of our better players, and obviously got on the score sheet as well. And brought him in for Matic, and rightly so. The Herrera thing, I don't know exactly why he wasn't playing, but there's obviously the talks of the PSG thing. And Rashford, I don't know why he wasn't playing as well. I haven't managed to see all his pre-match talk. I don't know if he's because he's ill, I've heard. But anyway, I don't think Lukaku did enough in the end. He's like I said, he had to score that. And the midfield, I just thought after the 20 minutes, Fred, first half he actually played all right, Fred did. And then slowly and surely again, after the mistake that he made, I worry for him. I'm going to say it. I don't think he's going to come good at Man United. I don't think that they're going to give him the time as well to even get better. But from what I've seen, every time I see him play, I just see him choke. I can see he's trying to get on the ball and make little things happen. But then when it really comes down to that quality, when it really comes down to what I want to see, I don't see it. I don't see it in there. So maybe there could be a time where I look back at this match review, and say I eat my words on Fred. But how I feel right now, I've seen enough of him now to maybe look at it and think, do you know what? I don't think we're going to get a player out of him. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't. Chris Smalling, I mean, this is what I mean about Chris Smalling. He can go on a run of, you know, up to about 10 games, putting in decent performances, winning everything in the air, etc., marshalling forwards well. And then he puts in a performance like today. He couldn't pass out. He was hesitant for the goal. I don't know what he was thinking. He was reluctant to clear the ball, let it bounce, and then handballed it into the goal. So that was terrible. Ashley Young, I mean, look, this is our club captain, man. What's going on? What's going on? This is a guy, he's got an extension on his contract. He was terrible all game, to be honest. From set pieces, he was terrible. Defensively, he was terrible. And then to go and get sent off, look, McTominay gave him a hospital pass, but for me, just stay on your feet, man. It's Mike Dean. I still haven't seen it back, but I actually think it was a red card. I could be wrong. I need to watch it back. But from where I was standing, right in front of me, it looked like a red card, a second yellow at least. You know, if you've just been booked, you just stay on your feet, man. You just stay on your feet. And then we're up against it at 10 with 10 men. Pogba didn't have a good game. I thought in the first 20 minutes when we were all looking quite lively, he was trying to get involved, did okay. Right near the end of the first half, he had a great little disguise pass through to Lukaku, and then we missed. And then from then, I thought he just tried too much. There was things going on around him, and he just didn't have anything in it. You know, it is. You listen. Come here. What do you want now? Listen. I'm with the Wolves lads here. You lot, Wolves, right? Yeah. Wolves. You lot. Yeah. How proud are you of your team?
Well, today. Yeah. I thought they played very well. Yeah. You know, to play against like a team against United and try and play the football they do, you know, it's very important, and they stick to the philosophies that they do. Yeah. You know, I'm really proud today.
Yeah.
Really proud to be a Wolves fan.
I got to ask you this before you go.
2-1.
Everyone laughs at United fans because we're not from there. You sound like you're from near Manchester or somewhere like that.
No,
Where are you
from Manchester.
You don't sound like you're a Brummie. Is he a United fan, is he? I was going to say, I don't know about that, mate. I don't know about that. You get a lot of sticks with Cockney Reds not being from Manchester, but he didn't sound like he was from Wolves. But listen, I'm not going to stand here and say that we're definitely out the top 4 race, because we're not. There's still, what is it, 6 or 7 games now? 6 games, 7 games. To points are up for grabs. Teams are going to slip up. It just doesn't fill you with confidence knowing that we was in a good position winning the game, and one mistake just took it all out of us. What it does highlight as well is the indiscrepancies in this side, the players that are not good enough, the type of football that we want to try and play and where we want to go. It just proves how far away we are from that. There was a few people saying that they shouldn't have given Ollie the job and it was too soon. It's easy to say that off of the back of 2 bad performances, 1 loss, 1 win. I think it's very much we've got to stick with Ollie. It's all about the summer. It's all about the summer. If we don't get the top 4, I've said all along, it isn't a catastrophe. We weren't even entitled to be in the running for it. The fact that we are in the running for it is an achievement in itself. I get that, but when you're in this position, you want to go on and get the top 4, you know. But for me, it's about the summer. There's plenty of games to come, and look, we're not out of the top 4 race. Obviously not. We're definitely not out of the top 4 race, but the performance level today was so poor after the first 20 minutes, and for me, that's what's concerning. We've got games against Chelsea at home, City at home, Barcelona. I mean, you look how Chris Smalling's defending there and how bad we were today. What are they going to do? What are we going to do? The next Premier League game, Luke Shaw, I think, is going to be suspended. Ashley Young's going to be suspended, which actually probably is a good thing for us. Probably Delot in at right back, maybe Rojo in at left back. Who knows? We might even go over back 3. But, you know, look, the season's not over. There's still something to fight for. Terrible performance after the 20 minutes, after we conceded the equaliser. And then when it went to 10 men, there wasn't really much we were going to be able to do. Like I said, Wolves, they're playing a semi-final in the FA Cup. Yeah, they played all the players. And they were singing, "Can you play every week?" It was embarrassing at some stages. It was embarrassing. The mentality, I think the players really got to look at themselves and say, you know, did I put in 100%? A lot of people made their feelings known about the lack of players coming over to clap the away fans. They're right. They're right. You know, people have travelled here today on a cold night to come and support the boys. Pogba was down the tunnel. Martial was down the tunnel. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it, man. There was a few murmurs from people around me, and they literally said, worst thing that the club could have done was give Ollie the job at this time, because the players would get comfortable and start turning in performances like that, like they did with Mourinho. I don't 100% agree with that. I've seen enough in what Ollie's done to believe that we can go in the right direction. We know it's going to be about recruitment. We know we've got players that are not good enough. And like I said, the first 20 minutes, you take them chances on a different day, we do a lot better. But it just wasn't to be today, because the performance after the mistake was just diabolical. There was no mentality. There was no one looking for it to be in the ascendancy. I mean, even their second goal, it was Scott McTominay. We were barking at him. I was on the front row, we were barking at him. Someone want the ball from the throw, and someone want the ball. He didn't even want it, and he got it, fluffed his lines, and lost it straight away. Really disappointing, so disappointing. But look, we go on again and see where we can end up, man. It's not the end of the world, but it's a big kick in the teeth. Peace. Big respect to all you guys for watching that video, and make sure you check out more United Stand content here and here, yeah? Like, subscribe and share, and the socials are along the bottom. You know what to do. Go get following. Go.